Hey Internet, Josh aka Lefty here. Just thought I'd give my review for Tim and Eric's $1 billion movie, which I watched last night because it's on iTunes for very cheap. And I gotta say, I really liked it. And I've not really been a fan of Tim and Eric's shtick. I mean, I watched the first season of Tim and Eric's awesome show, Great Job, and found it confusing if ambitious. But Tom Goes to the Mayor was a solid show, so I'll give them that. So I thought to myself, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and check out their movie, because if all these people are arguing about whether or not their stuff is good or bad or not, and there's such a huge discrepancy between people who like them and people who hate them, there must be really something to argue about here. So I watched it last night, and I found myself really enjoying it. It's completely insane. There's no other way to say it. I think, I don't know, calling it everything that epitomizes postmodernism might be a little pretentious, but then again, I'm a Bard student, so that kind of goes with the territory. There's a few gross out gags here and there, most of them involving poop, and there's one cock piercing scene near the beginning of the movie at like the 10-minute mark, and I had to kind of turn away from that for a sec. I mean, it wasn't gory, like it wasn't messy. It was just, it was clearly like a rubber cock that Eric Wareheim was using for the scene. So I think they were playing it to the advantage that it looked weird, but still, it was a cock piercing scene at like the 10-minute mark of the movie. So I mean, I read that Tim and Eric themselves were actually surprised that their movie got an R rating, for such a for that scene right there. But yeah, you get what you get. And I thought the weird little bits in the middle of the movie where they have these little interludes where they try to explain what the hell is even going on in the movie. Those were weird, but I found them very enjoyable. Nice little cameos by Jeff Goldblum and Zach Galifianakis and other people here and there. Thought John C. Reilly was underused, but I don't know, I guess they didn't feel like having him do his Dr. Steve Brule character for like the 80th time when he's on the show so much. So yeah, there's that. I give it a solid give it a B. I don't know, I'm not sure if you can really judge Tim and Eric by standard, grading criteria, because it's just the entire idea of Tim and Eric's show is to sort of push comedy to very uncomfortable places and sort of go through that. I'm almost want to say Tim and Eric are the Lars von Trier of comedy. That makes absolutely no sense, come to think of it. But I don't know, I think the movie's worth seeing if you really want to push your boundaries of comedy, or you sort of want to experiment with stuff that's very very weird and sort of looks modern cinema dead in the face and says, what? So yeah, go check it out. My endorsement. Thank you.